I think it's a topsy-turvy kind of day. Up, down, down 960 for the Dow at the moment, down 240 on the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq has come back significantly. The 10-year Treasury yield, where's that right now? You have to go second by second. Moving up, I'm afraid, 4.07%. Earlier this morning, it was well below 4%. Come back up again. Jeff Sica joining us this Monday morning. What strikes me about all the news that we're giving out here is that interest rates, apart from that 10-year Treasury, bounce back up again. Interest rates are down. That seems to me to be a good point and a piece of good news for the real estate people. And you're a real estate guy.
Yeah, and Stuart, what I've been talking about for a while is the $70 trillion real estate market. There are $2 trillion of an avalanche of refinances coming online. What the Trump administration, what Scott Bessent are doing is they are avoiding what I have been saying would be the biggest credit crisis we have ever seen in this country, because these real estate investors can't refinance at rates that are sustainable, that allow them to continue to own the property. Right. So now by lowering rates, where we were close to 5% on the 10-year Treasury, now we were actually under 4 this morning. That is a tremendous relief. No one's talking about it, but I know from listening to Scott Bessent all weekend, analyzing what he said, he's being very clear that he's targeting the 10-year Treasury. Money's coming out of the stock market into the Treasury, and it's going to avert the biggest credit crisis this nation will ever have seen.
Let's hope, shall we say that? Yes. But look, Trump doesn't think inflation is going to be a big deal. Here's what he said.
I think it's not going to be. I don't think inflation is going to be a big deal, because if you look at me, I took in hundreds of billions of dollars. This is not new to me. Okay.
He doesn't see a threat from inflation. Does Jeff Sica?
I don't. I actually think that there will be pockets of inflation as a result of this. This is not going to be an easy transition, but I do believe that inflation will come down because, again, lowering interest rates will bring inflation down, and all these countries coming to the table to negotiate the tariffs is going to help in the long run. But there's no doubt there's going to be pain in the short term, and and investors are going to make or break their futures by how they react now.
Did you ever sell your Disney?
No, I'm still holding that.
You've had it for 30 years.
I would call Disney a dog, but I love dogs, and that would be insulting to them. I'm still holding it.
Hey, Jeff, you're all right. Thanks very much indeed. Look at that 2-year. Look at the yield on that, going up to 366. It was below 3.5% earlier this morning. That's quite a turnaround.